At the very start of the competition, the woman was pushed aside by the other chefs. By the time she reacted, almost all the seasoning sauces were gone. She rushed to gather ingredients, only to find that all the good ones had already been taken. All she had left were a few broken pieces of tofu. With such limited ingredients, it seemed impossible for her to win. Just as she was at a loss, she noticed some fresh spinach nearby. That reminded her that spinach could help relieve the head judge's anemia. A staff member saw her standing there and came over. By then, the other chefs had already started cooking. Seeing her empty station, the judges assumed she had given up. Guided by the staff, she went to get some aged vinegar. By the time she returned, the other chefs were nearly finished. Without hesitation, she cracked eggs into flour and mixed them with chopsticks, kneading the mixture into dough. Then she quickly blanched the spinach, chopped it finely, and mashed it. At that moment, two chefs nearby started arguing over green onions. Hearing the sound of their feet scraping on the floor, the woman suddenly got an idea. However, the ingredients she had were still not enough. Just as she tried to go out to find more, she was stopped. Seeing how anxious she was, the king allowed her to leave temporarily. But to keep the competition fair, he set a condition. She could get more ingredients, but if she lost, her punishment would be doubled. She agreed immediately. With time running out, she asked a friend to help find what she needed. Meanwhile, she placed the tofu into hot oil and began frying it. This surprised everyone, since steaming tofu was the common method. As the tofu turned crispy and fragrant, people finally realized she was making her own sauce from tofu to replace the missing seasonings. By then, the other chefs had already finished their dishes, only she was still anxiously waiting for her friend. At the very last moment, her friend finally arrived. She quickly took the ingredients from the basket and added them into the boiling spinach soup. As the gong sounded, she completed her dish just in time. The judges first tasted the other chef's dishes and gave them high scores with satisfied smiles. Then they tried hers. The moment the head judge took a bite, she was suddenly reminded of her late mother. In that simple dish, she tasted the warmth of home. The reason the woman was able to create such a flavor was because the final ingredient she added was clams from the judge's hometown. Having tasted countless luxurious delicacies, the judges were deeply moved by this simple dish, one filled with sincerity and heart.